Hi guys, welcome to another fascinating episode of Know Your Faith. For those who do not know me, I am Jeffrey, your host. So we'll continue with our series Bodily Gestures at Mass and their Significance. On this episode, we will focus on sitting and standing as bodily gestures at Mass. Now, sitting and standing are two very common gestures which we perform in our day-to-day activities. I mean, we do them at home, in our workplace, at school, in the market, at Mass. I'm even standing right now. However, if you've ever invited a non-Catholic for Mass, you will notice that they look quite confused, especially with the standing and sitting. In fact, after Mass, they ask why we interchange between standing and sitting so many times. Now, the reason behind this is simple. There are various parts of the Mass, and the Church in her wisdom, Church so wise, has examined these various parts and decided which posture that is standing or sitting will be best for us at each point in time, so as to be fully present and participate in the Mass. Now, let's read them individually. Sitting. Sitting is the posture of listening and meditation. So the congregation is advised to assume a seated posture that allows you to be attentive and active at Mass and not just merely at rest. When you go to Mass and you sit on your pew, you don't sit in a way that you sit in the next 5 seconds, you fall asleep. You have to be active in the Mass and participate well. Now, the parts of the Mass where we sit are: 1, at the first and second readings, and the responsorial psalm before the gospel, basically sort of the liturgy of the word. 2, during the homily, and 3, during the preparation of the gift at the offertory. Now let's go to standing. Standing, on the other hand, is seen as a sign of respect and honor. Now, since the early church, this posture has been seen as the stance of those who have risen with Christ and seek the things of heaven. See, as I'm standing now, I'm taking the stance of those who have risen with Christ and are seeking the things of heaven. When we stand for prayer, we assume our full stature before God, but not in pride, but in humble thanksgiving for the wonderful things God has done in creating and redeeming each one of us. Now, by baptism, we have been given a share in the life of God, and the posture of standing is an acknowledgement of this awesome privilege. Now, some of the instances where we stand are: 1, the entrance procession; 2, rite of sprinkling; 3, the creed; 4, hallelujah chants before the gospel. I'm giving you one hallelujah chants now, but I don't want to be proud. 5, while the gospel is proclaimed. 6, during the prayer of the faithful. 7, we stand as the celebrant says, "Pray, brethren, that my sacrifice and yours may be acceptable to God our Father," and we remain standing to respond, "May the Lord accept the sacrifice at your hands. Complete it at Mass." 8, we also stand as the Lord's Prayer. That's the Our Father who art in heaven. 9, the congregation remains standing until the end of the Sanctus. That's the Holy Holy. 10, we stand for the concluding prayers. And 11, we remain standing until all ministers are processed out. Now, this shade is going to all of you that as the Spirit is genuflexing, you're carrying your bag and you're leaving Mass. We remain standing. I don't say we remain moving. We remain standing until all ministers have processed out. And in conclusion, sitting and standing are two of the most frequently used postures at Mass. They have their own individual significance. A good sitting posture helps us with attentiveness at Mass, and with a good standing posture, we represent ourselves in humble prayer to God. Alright guys, that's all for this episode. Thank you for watching. Until next time, be bold, be Catholic.